welcome back to the channel. Another day. We got 3 units today. We got an empty truck, all of our stuff. I stopped at a red light, it went flying up to the front. But it's me, it's Ann, it's Billy. This is the first unit. I paid $320 for all 3 of them. I just pieced 3 of them together at this facility. This one's not that far from our store. And we were gonna come get them a couple of days ago, but we showed up here and apparently they were closed on Tuesday. So we had to come back. Today's Thursday. But this one right here, this is the biggest one, but there's not a huge amount of stuff in it. This one was 40 bucks and I paid $160 for another one and then $120 for another one. So like I said, $320 total. So this one here, big unit, but just some stuff kind of scattered in it. I mean, there is some furniture in the back though. But kind of take a look here. I saw this, really, honestly, you couldn't see a lot of detail back there. The pictures just weren't all that great, but I saw this old little sewing stand here, and then I was like, you know, it was at $30, so I hit it for $40, and no, I couldn't lose for that. There's a fan, there's a TV, we got a wooden shelf here, a wooden quilt rack, lots of miscellaneous stuff sitting around, and back here we got a couple pieces of furniture, a dresser, a chest of drawer, and like a TV stand. But I don't know if this might actually be a fireplace. It might have supposed to have a fireplace insert. Actually, it's right here. Fireplace insert goes in there. And oh man, look at this spring break, Ann. It's the beer bong. Yay. Head Rush beer bong here. And what else we got? Just lots of little miscellaneous little ladder. We get the Paris stool. And other than that, like, we got Mary. Mary is holding a crucifix with Jesus on it. Lots of little odds and ends. We got that box here with 1 shoe. We got the Sketcher in there. Another TV. Piece of camo here. Oh, it's a camo purse. So, and actually there is bed slats there. We got side rails here, but I don't think there's no headboard or footboard. No, that's a mirror. Yeah, there's not that. So they took the headboard and footboard, I guess. This says breakable. Oh, we got some Corningware, it looks like, or something like Corningware. Stuff in the drawers. Whoa, that drawer's just about to fall out. This is breakable too. There's a weight up here. And there's oh, we got parts of fans. I wonder if the blades are in here. Bowls. So for 40 bucks, it's a deal. Plenty of stuff, and who knows what might be hidden. This is an air mattress box, but this is not an air mattress. These things sell right here. These containers, easy sellers. Another TV, bags. So we're about to get busy and load this one up so we can head to the next one. There's a window unit AC. That's a good thing there. But we'll get busy. If we stumble across anything real good, we'll let you know. But who knows? Oh, I just saw something good right here. I just stumbled. Look at this on the vintage Pyrex bowl. That'll probably come close to paying for this whole unit right here, just that one bowl. And then what's in it here? We got another. That one's not as good, but that one's nice. That one's in excellent shape on the old Pyrex there. Let me look underneath this and see maybe if there's another piece in the same box. No, it's plates, dishes. Okay, but good start there. All right, they're bringing the boxes up to me. Look at this right here, brass moose. That's pretty cool. I think there's a couple other brass pieces in there. There's a brass, what is this? They're kind of tangled up. There's 2 of them. There's 2 brass deer. This is the smaller one. Those are nice right there on the brass deer. And then look, we got some like die-cast cars down in there. But the moose, I've seen lots of deer. I haven't gotten a moose before, I don't think. Got a star in there. Plenty of junk, plenty of dig stuff, but there is good stuff mixed in also. Ann said there's something Coca-Cola in here. Let's see. It's a beautiful Coke Santa ornament. Blown glass. This must be a sentimental teddy bear here. He's pretty, look, he's got a chewed up shoulder. Look at those eyes though. He's been around a little while.
Brandy.
An empty brandy bottle. Looks like we got pictures and stuff in here. There's film, pictures.
Doesn't feel like anything's in it.
No.
You just never.
Clarion. So mostly just kind of some sentimental stuff in one ornament. And there's one ornament in a bag there.
They didn't want
It looks just like a basic.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it's.
All right, loading up. We got a cake plate here. All these bags have like linens and pillows and clothes. From what we can tell, they look pretty clean. No bad smells. They don't stink. We don't see any pet hair all over it like we so many times do. So that's a good sign. So hopefully, get some good sellable stuff in those. So we got yearbooks here. That's an interesting yearbook. Whitesburg Elementary, 2001. It's like I thought it was a Magic School Bus book at first. JanSport bag, mixer, just a lot of household for the most part. Well, here's the sewing box. Unfortunately, it's damaged on the top. And there's not really nothing in it. I thought there'd be sewing stuff. There is a little, like, aquarium or whatever you want to call that in there. Alright, the drawers are mostly empty. A couple articles of clothing. Oh, there it goes back in. Look at that surprise behind here. It's pretty nice, actually. Brand new Fiskars loppers. Those are expensive. Those are normally about 30, 35 bucks for a pair like this. So nothing crazy, but this is the kind of stuff that adds up when you get stuff like this, when you're selling it. It's not always about treasure, crazy stuff. Sometimes just about regular stuff you use that pretty much everything's expensive nowadays, so it all adds up. All right, next unit we're going to is 2077. Oh yeah, it's pretty nice in here. Smells like mothballs, but it's cool. The sun's not hitting us. I guess mothballs is better than rat pee, which is a lot of times what you smell inside the buildings here. All the way back here. All right, this is one I think. I'm pretty sure this is the one that has. I paid $160 for. It's got some furniture, boxes mixed. Oh wow, yeah, and it's way more stuff than it looked like in the picture. So we might have a hard time fitting everything here because in the picture, these picture angles are so hard to tell the way it distorts it. It literally looked like this was about half full. So I don't know, because I've got one other one after this, if this is gonna, I don't think it's all gonna fit on one load. If we got couches on this one too. And it's more in real life than it looked in the picture on this one.
It's more real.
I was just saying how on the pictures it looked like it was about half full.
Yeah.
But this is almost all the way full. So we will see, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit the other one or not. I might have to come back.
What's in the other one? Is it more boxes?
Well, no.
Oh.
The other one's not a whole lot. At least that's the way it looked.
Yeah.
It's an outside unit, and it's kind of. The main reason I've been on the other one is because there's a propane tank sitting there that looks like it's a forklift one, so I can have an extra propane tank. And then there's just kind of a couple little pieces of furniture. I mean, there's just kind of stuff just scattered. You know, that one looks like it's not even a quarter full in the pictures, but this one looked more like half full. So we'll see. But yeah, as you can see, we got furniture, we got dressers, we got this is a leather recliner right here, and looks like we got a gray couch set. Hopefully, going to be in decent shape. I see a chair up there, but the cushion's all torn up, it looks like. This looks like maybe dirty clothes here, but we got a bunch of nicely stacked boxes. Maybe we'll find something in here. Shoes. I don't think that, those are just kind of some off-brand. These are pretty worn out, so I don't know. Oh, we got a mattress right here. It's gonna be tough once we get this unit on there. It's probably gonna be about full, but we'll put it on there and see what happens. If we have to, if there's anything we can, we might bust a piece of furniture or two if it's junk, make it fit. Okay, there's a whole bunch of these dialistic sacks. Is that what's in these, or is it other stuff that they put in here? So this is, I think that's what it is. This is what is it? It's like for dialysis, but 11/4/25. So something for dialysis. I don't know if I can sell this stuff or not. Well, some of them are, that's good until 26. I don't know, I'll have to look it up and see, but yeah, that's what's in all them. Is all this? I was hoping there'd be some actual stuff in it. Nope, this is all medical. This is like absorbent pads and different stuff in there, but this is all those dialysis sacks. It looks like this is mostly furniture and then the dialysis stuff. Lots of medical stuff. I don't know, this person was like this was their stuff or an in-home nurse. Here's a brochure here for the visiting angels and lots of stuff like that. That's a planner. Oh, look at this PlayStation. Who knows if that works or not. It's kind of a little bit rough looking, and then there's a laptop down there and a phone. Got tons of these dialysis sacks and other express fluid warmer disposable sets, all kinds of stuff like that. And here's a, looks like a new faucet though. Billy, there's a PlayStation in there.
Which one?
Which one is that? Is that the PS4? Yeah.
PS4.
PS4.
Pro. Looks like the Slim, or it could be like the Pro.
All right, we got 2 units down, 1 to go. We're eating our lunch. We got a storage auction lunch break. I don't know what you call this right here, but there's air conditioning in the hall and shade from the sun. It's not cold in here, but it's much better than it is outside. So just taking a little break here. Then we're gonna head to that last unit and see if we can work a miracle and it'll fit. I don't know. I don't really know what's in there. It's hard to tell until you see it in person. All I know is main reason I was bidding on it, there's a propane tank in there right in the front that'll go on my forklift, so I have an extra tank. So, but we're about to go see here in a minute once we get done. All right, here is the last one we're gonna open up. We have hardly no room, so let's see what we can do. They already took the lock off. They just didn't take the sill off. This one was $120. So the last one we did was $160. The first one was $40. This one was $120. And there is a lot of just crap laying on the.
Is that what you wanted?
That's what I want, but I don't know if it's the right size though. Looks, it's so small. I have to see if it's gonna fit. It might still fit. It's just not as big as I was thinking it was. Now there's a jewelry box here. Empty, of course. Empty. Oh, there's something there. Oh, I just dropped the credit card. Here's a propane heater. There's a little bit right there. I don't think there's nothing worth anything. So as far as big stuff, there's an aquarium. And then the thing that it's sitting, there's 3 things there. A lot of little crap. We do have some garbage bags, right, Ann?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty much a mess. The angles that you could see were really kind of right here. You couldn't really see nothing back there. I don't even think that's going to work. Should not have bid on this, but I did. Now I got to get it. We got a big balloon back there. A couple balloons. So, but there is a few things between the tank there. Here's another tank. This is for like welding tank. That propane tank. Got a radio flyer wagon and whatever else we may find in here. Close. Got an old bald tire in there and mostly just some junk. Let's just close the door and act like we never even saw this one. No, not really. We can't. All right, well, we'll see what we can fit.
Good, bad, ugly. It's
Yeah.
ours.
All right, we got a bucket of rocks here. Maybe, I think some aquarium stuff maybe is what they were using some of this for. Lots of interesting rocks. And a big piece of like wood here that would go in. What is this? Here's another one of these. So we found this right here says Missouri on it. What exactly are these? And then this one right here it says Evans Metal Company, Atlanta, Georgia. But they're almost like, is it pewter maybe? Big chunky pewter? I'm not sure. We got a copper wire there. And moving back, here's another rock for our rock collection there. Oh yeah, I kind of like this hat right here. Styles Lumber LLC. Don't know what company that is, but I like the hat though. Then we got looks like some old towels in there. And then look at this. We got a huge happy birthday balloon. And here you go. Ann's birthday was about a week or 2 ago, so here you go.
Thank you so much.
Ann loves it. Look what Ann felt. Look at this baby bottle with who knows how old this milk is there. Can you imagine if you opened that lid what it would smell like, Ann? Do it.
Let's open it.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Come on, Ann, do it.
Not
I'll
me.
open it.
No.
Go down the road.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, go down there and do it. It'll
You know,
be
we should
disgusting.
open it in the store.
Open it in the store?
Yeah, go open it in the front.
Alright, got the wagon off of here. Inside here, a whole bunch of rope. Is there anything else really in here? Some random kitchen stuff. But mostly, you know, just some rope, some kind of comforter or whatever. And we just noticed, I didn't even notice, I just saw the bike back there, but there is a little dirt bike back there, but it looks like it's missing the motor. You can kind of see from here. But the frame, it's hard to see from here, but I mean the frame there's there, the wheels are there, the gas tank, but the actual motor is not there. I don't know if it's laying over there. I don't think so. I don't see anything, but this box here, there's 2 Epson projectors. I mean, whether these things are any good or not, who knows, but maybe they are. If so, then those usually sell for a few bucks. Here's kind of a surprise find. This quilt right here, I mean, it looks really, really clean. Nice handmade quilt. Was that just laying over there?
It was in that bag.
Oh, it's kind of just stuffed in that shopping bag with a crock pot, but that's very nice.
Yeah.
So, as always, there's enough stuff in here where, you know, making a few bucks is not the issue, but the time and energy spent on moving all of the trash around becomes an issue sometimes. And is there other stuff we could have been doing better with our time? But it's not just completely a complete lost cause here. That does it for those 3 units. The first unit, probably the best one. A lot of miscellaneous stuff. It actually added up a pretty good bit. There was a couple of dressers in there that I sold for $100. Actually, I got $120 for the set, and not bad overall. Found a lot of a lot of good dig stuff, quite a few auction items. The second unit, pretty disappointing. All those boxes were medical stuff that we couldn't sell and we couldn't donate it. Nobody on that particular stuff wants to take donations on it because then you run into liability issues if anybody has any problems taking that dialysis stuff. So nobody couldn't really do nothing with that but get rid of it. And then the third unit, it was pretty rough. Still some sellable stuff in there, and but the forklift propane tank turned out I couldn't use it. It was not made for for a forklift where it has to go horizontal. It has to be used vertical. So I couldn't use that one, but I was able to sell it for a few bucks. I mean, overall, we made a little bit of money, but moved a lot of trash, and a lot of units would have suited us much better. But you don't know until you buy it. And wasn't horrible, wasn't a loss or anything. Just wasn't real great. But that's how it goes sometimes. And you just gotta load it, sort it, sell it, get rid of the trash, and move on. And that's what we did. And y'all have a good one.